Hello to the viewers of Sky Multi-Asset Finance. My name is Crypto Shamsi, back again with another TA video on Bitcoin and the market. So let's get right into it. So our previous video came around somewhere around here. Bitcoin is down an approximate 10% from that point, but our point of entry was against the DXY. So let's just go back and see what the DXY did. Right, so here we have the dollar index, and as expected from the previous video, we said that if we break past this, close a 4-hourly, 6-hourly, or 12-hourly candle over this level, over the 102.27 level, we can expect a rip straight up to this point of resistance, which is then going to be tested as support, like it was over here, which then it broke down on the second attempt, and then we came right back down. Because there's not a lot of trading that happens in this area, straight up, all the way. And maybe somewhere around here, a 3-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour closure of a candle above this level would have been your entry into a short, which is somewhere around the 6th of June at about 11, which is when the DXY went straight up. And we're going to discuss what the DXY is going to do right now. But let's just see what effect that had on Bitcoin, just for future reference, so we know what to do the next time DXY rips in that way, or when it's gearing up to rip up that way. So the 6th of June, somewhere around 11, which is between these two candles, but for the benefit of the doubt, let's just take the bottom of this candle. If you shorted here, you are currently at the time of recording 6.27% in profit without any leverage added on this deal in Bitcoin. Now remember, we said that often moves like this can be caught on coins like ADA or FTM. So let's just check a coin like FTM and how that move could have made us cash on the 6th of June. So the 6th of June at about 11 was somewhere around here between these two candles. If you shorted this candle over here, you are currently 35% in profit without any leverage. So that's the game that you have to learn to play. Do your TA on the DXY, do your TA on Bitcoin, do your TA on the stock market, but then find coins where liquidity shifts hands like there's no tomorrow. Coins where price moves very, very quickly. You can do low leverage. So this deal could have been a 5x, and you would have made anywhere upwards of 150%, which is a great deal of money in this market. And that's just how you play these ranges. So where is Bitcoin? Where is Ethereum? Where is the market going now? Again, I'll tell you what I told you the last time. I do not know. But like we discussed with the market cipher indicator previously, it is a net negative. So we can expect some sort of bearish action happening in the markets. But let me bring you towards some points of supports and resistance that I've sketched from the previous price action rather. So this 45,000 level approximately was a fair bit of support here, a little bit of resistance over here, and then basically no resistance over here. We fell back down. Next level was somewhere around 37,800, which was a little bit of resistance over here, resistance here, some support over here, some resistance over here, support over here, resistance over here. You get the idea. The next level is about 30,000, which is the level we were trying to claim above the dailies or your 2 days or your 5-day candles to close above the 30,000 level. That was our goal for us to go bullish again. But again, this level, which was previous support all the way around, has now broken down, and we are most likely going to close this candle on a daily below this level. Now let me just bring you to the charts. We've had all this price action ranging over here, but there's literally zero trading that happens between this zone. There's no support or resistance levels that I can find, and this is a 40% zone. So if Bitcoin were to fall, technically our cue to enter a short over here would have been a daily closure below 30,000, which is somewhere around here, and we can technically hold that short all the way down to about 17,500, which, if you remember from one of our previous videos, is also in confluence with the Fibonacci retracement that we traced a long time ago. So either we have that level, or I would say the 25,000 level, only because it's a psychological level. There's no other reason for me to say 25,000. So that's what I'm expecting for Bitcoin right now. Otherwise, below that level, it's the 10K level where we have a little bit of consolidation, a little bit of support resistance over here, purely because it is a psychological level as well. So what can happen to Bitcoin? Now we go back to DXY and analyze what can happen to Bitcoin so we can plan what we can do with our cash. Now, in order to analyze DXY, I'm going to use the market cipher indicator again, but this time on a daily time frame. So let's just keep a counter of how many bearish or bullish scenarios we find in this chart and see how things go. Okay, so RSIs are pointing upwards. They look like they're probably going to go upwards over here towards 100 like they did somewhere around here. Momentum is healthily printed a green dot and headed upwards into the positive area, which is bullish. So we have two bullish scenarios for DXY. Green money flow is headed upwards, which is also bullish. And the little thing you see inside, this yellow little thing, VWAP, it's also headed upwards, which is also bullish. Now, the only thing that we can find that may be slowing momentum is on this 4-hourly, a potential formation of some sort of a doji candles, a couple of them around here. We can expect maybe say 2 or 3 more doji candles. And then doji candles usually, not always, but usually, like these two, signal a reversal in play. So the price went up, doji candle, price went down. Sort of like that. So price went down over here, printed some sort of a doji, not perfect. Price went up. So if there's a doji candle over here on the 4, 5, rather 4, 6, or 12 hour, you can maybe expect some fighting between the bulls and bears, and price comes down to test this area again. Now, I wouldn't be trading in this zone. Maybe if you want to front run, if you think that BTC is going to go up, although 4-hour momentum is peaking up, 4-hour RSIs are peaking up, VWAP is going downwards, so you can expect maybe some sort of a pullback now in DXY, and I expect that pullback to come back down to the 103.5 level. Again, top of this horizontal box range. If we can hold this range, then I would say load up on shorts on Bitcoin. Again, this is not financial advice, but I would personally load up on shorts on Bitcoin, because if we can hold this on a 4, 6, or 12-hour basis, we will most probably see some follow through again on our way up, trying to claim higher levels that we haven't claimed in recent times. If we cannot claim this, if we close a 4, 6, or 12-hour candle over here, and if we don't go for a retest, or rather maybe we close those candles here, we go for a retest and we get rejected, then I would probably put a long on BTC, because just like price ripped up for Bitcoin, price ripped down for Bitcoin, it's going to rip up for Bitcoin as well when DXY gets rejected over the second retest of this level, which actually has held pretty nicely in the past. So that is my game plan. Wait for DXY to make a move. Most likely, or what I would rather want it to do, which is never what happens, whatever you want never happens in the market. What I would want it to do is to come down here, test this level, and perhaps go back up again. So I can load up on more nicer shorts on FTM, ADA, and just, buy more spot Ethereum. Now, just to keep in mind, we are currently at the May lows. Not entirely, but we are sort of approximately at the May lows, and we have seen a bounce of about 3.5% in Bitcoin at the time of this recording. Now, the CME gap, which often comes into play, not always, but it often comes into play from my experience, is about 28,900, somewhere around here. That was the previous close. So maybe we can expect Bitcoin to trek up to about the CME, fill the gap somewhere around here, to maybe perhaps to the top of this range, which is where the big drop came, the 29,300 level, and then find some sort of a short entry over here and then catch it back down again. Or if we can find enough momentum, which it looks like we need to, then we can expect some price action upwards. But realistically, we haven't seen a lot of momentum over here. Let's look at what Ethereum's doing on a macro level as well. So Ethereum broke down from this level of horizontal support, which, as you can tell, again, has been support previously over here, resistance over here. And now there's not a lot of trading that happens in this area. There's basically minimal liquidity. So our Q technically should have been a daily close of Ethereum over here at about 1670 to open a short position, which we can again technically ride all the way down to about $1,100, which is a 33% drop in Ethereum. So I am still bearish on the charts. We can expect a short-term bounce because we have seen a little bit of a bounce today in Ethereum off of our lows from May. So Ethereum saw a little bounce of about 6 to 7%. Bitcoin saw a bounce to about 3.5 to 4%. And we can expect maybe some sort of price action going up all the way to CME, and then let's just see what DXY does on Monday. So that's what we're waiting on right now. Hope you're trading carefully. Don't over leverage yourself in this market. And remember that the trend is your friend. As cheesy as that is, as overused as that statement is, the trend really is your friend. And you need to do TA on DXY, understand what effects that's going to have on Bitcoin, and then use Bitcoin to then plan your shorts and longs out in altcoins if you have an appetite for risk. If not, Bitcoin is great, or Ethereum is great for making some good returns, because a 10% pump in Bitcoin on a 10x leverage is 100% profit, which most people don't make in a year in traditional business. So that's the game. That's how I'm playing it. I'm eyes on Dixie. If we retrace over here, Bitcoin's probably going to have a bit of a relief rally, a very short-term relief rally, but the main relief rally is going to come if we drop down all the way over here, get rejected from this level and start dropping down properly from these highs that Dixie has claimed since 2017 and got rejected off of, which we're now trying to claim above. So that's my analysis for today. It's a very risky market. Hope you trade carefully and keep your eyes peeled. It doesn't hurt to stay liquid in these times, because spot buys in here are basically generational gains on coins like PYR, Gala Games. It's generational gains, not financial advice, that you can make with these markets at these prices. So I would keep my eyes peeled. Now is the time for you to focus on the market, double down on your TA, double down on your research, find coins that you like, and when Bitcoin hits those lows of about 10,000 maybe, or 17,000, or Ethereum hits those lows of about $1,000 or $900, you are ready to buy the altcoins or the Ethereum or the Bitcoin that you need to then take you up to the next level for the next bull market. So this has been me, Crypto Shamsi from Sky Multi-Asset Finance. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Until next time, happy trading.